Hi friends, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Victoria, and this channel is all about making beauty feel easy, real, and fun. Think of me as your beauty bestie as we sit down and talk about today's topic, eyebrows. Because whether you like them bold or natural, the truth is they're extremely important. They shape your eyes and balance your face. Thick eyebrows are genuinely coveted in the fashion and entertainment industry. Thicker eyebrows give you a more youthful and pleasant look. So how do we go about eyebrow growth and maintenance? If you've ever had a stylist or your eyebrow girl or a waxer accidentally take off too much, you're gonna be in like a phase of recovery, a phase of growth. These are my tips. For daily care, whether you do it in a morning routine or a night routine, you're gonna wanna add a lightweight oil. I've seen people pop like the vitamin E tablets and put it on. You can put like a moisturizer, definitely massage it into the hairs, and I've gone as far as putting Vaseline on my eyebrows, eyelashes to lock in moisture. If you're consistent, you'll notice results. Eyebrows tend to grow in a cycle of 4 to 6 weeks, which is why we have to go get them waxed every so often or trim them. I do need to do mine, so I will include a clip of what I do to maintain them every couple of weeks. A tip: if you do have really long eyebrows or you're gonna trim them, you're brushing up and trimming them, do so, but do so very conservatively. Do tiny little trims. Don't go in and take off so much where you're gonna have to eventually be in that recovery stage or that growth phase where you can't touch them. You don't wanna lose your length. Rather go little by little and then get it to the shape that you want instead of overdoing it. So less is more when it comes to trimming your eyebrows. Grooming techniques when it comes to makeup. So I have a brush like this. I can't remember where I purchased it, but this already has a 2-in-1, has a spoolie on this end and a flat angled tip on the other side, which is good if you're filling in sparse areas with a pomade. You can fill in those hairs with like a pomade, a pencil. I'm a huge fan of Anastasia's Beverly Hills because she has products like this, which is a brow definer. Has this on one end. There's also like a same type of product but just more skinnier versus this one is more angled, a little bit thicker. It helps me fill in my eyebrows faster and quicker in the mornings. And then what I love about it, it has a spoolie on the end already. So if you don't have a brush like this already comes in handy and has one in it. Another product I would recommend, again from Anastasia Beverly Hills, is their brow pen. And I like this one because it's a felt tip on the end, sort of like an eyeliner pencil. This is great when I do laminate my eyebrows, and because they're already so bold and I don't want to go in with color to fill them in because they're already so defined. And what I like about this one is that you can go in and mimic little hair strands and just fill in spots like this where it's more sparse. I have a scar right here where the hair won't grow, so I just go in and fill in that little spot and it makes your eyebrows just look a little bit more natural. Love this brow pen. A tip with the brow pen is if you do go in and lay like a brow gel just to really comb the hairs in place, try not to put the brow gel first and then the brow pen, because this is gonna leave like wetness, and then if you go in with the brow pencil you're gonna like mess this formula up and not be able to fill it in. It kind of dries it out, so just be careful. I would use the brow pen first and then the eyebrow gel. If you do like the way your eyebrows look after putting gel on them, if you're liking that effect, I would definitely talk you into doing eyebrow lamination. So what is it? It's chemically restructuring the eyebrow hairs so that they lay in a desired direction. Very similar to a hair perm or relaxer. So if you've ever gotten one of those, or if you haven't, it's a 2-step process, which the ingredients often include ammonium thioglycolate or cysteamine hydrochloride. What it does is breaking down the bonds in the hair. And that's step 1. Step 2 is to neutralize. That will rebuild the bonds and lock the shape into place. You can also do it as a lash lift, I've even gone as far as seeing people perm like their baby hairs just to lay more natural and to give them like a low maintenance effect. I'm a big fan of the way this lays my eyebrows and how they look. It helps me get ready faster in the morning. I do recommend that you get this done by a professional, and the risks include skin sensitivity, irritation, or for you to have an allergic reaction. These are very strong products which can cause breakage into your hairs or make them feel a bit more brittle, and then it'll leave you with even patchier eyebrows, which you don't want. I have to shout out my coworker for letting me do this process on her. She has the most stunning eye color and is the perfect candidate for lamination. She has thick, coarse brow hairs. I do want to preference that if you're a stylist and you're gonna do this on a client, to let them know that it's something that's gonna leave them with dramatic, bold brows. If you don't really do much to your eyebrows, skip this step and maybe stick with an eyebrow gel or just combing your eyebrows into place. Please let your clients know that they're still gonna need daily brushing with a spoolie. Yes, even after the lamination, think of it as less effort, not no effort. Stylists, please do that for your clients. And clients, this is where you're gonna know that somebody specializes in it versus somebody that's just doing it just to do it. I love education. Clearly, trust your stylist by the knowledge that she or he passes on to you. So if you've been curious about brows, I hope this made you feel more confident about your options. Thank you again to Shannon for letting me film. She's the perfect example to show you the results. If you learned something today, please stick around because we're building a space here where beauty feels less about perfection and more about finding what works for you. I can't wait for the next video and to see you back here. I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my eyebrows before I laminate them. They look a little scary, a little unhinged, but I'm gonna show you what they look like afterwards.